Bobo. So I'm standing with Uncle Bo, our resident babysitter. He's finally going to grace us with his presence. But today we are weaning. Not all the babies, but just Molly, because Molly is so much older than all the rest. She was born 6 weeks before the next oldest and like months ahead of the last oldest. So, not last oldest, the youngest. So today, which is May 30th, matches up on the Farmer's Almanac with the signs. So we've always weaned our cattle, our horses with the Farmer's Almanac, and it works. Y'all can say it's hoop-de-doo, but it works. So their next date was like 3 weeks away from now. The reasons we're weaning her at this point is because she's dragging her mama down. Her mom can't hardly keep her weight on. We were having to cut back on feed because Molly was gaining too much weight. So it's time. And unfortunately, we can't wean them all together because she's so much older. So she is being weaned with Bo. We've decided to put her in this stall because she can sit next to Happy and Howie, who she's familiar with. She can touch noses with Bo, and then once she's settled down in a day or two, they will go outside together. And I'm sure Maggie is gonna be happy. All right, Maggie in her little fly mask. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna walk them in, and then we'll put her in the stall, and then Maggie will keep walking. Okay, and then go put her downstairs. Whose stall is she going in? I think Penelope's. So this can be a stressful thing. There's many ways of weaning. People have all different kinds of methods. We kind of go cold turkey, but we, again, go with the Farmer's Almanac, and we, leading up to this day, have been giving her ulcer medication to prepare her for a bit of a stressful event. You know, a lot of people have different methods. Sometimes I know, honey, she's probably gonna get a little loud for a second. Sometimes people like to wean in small doses, where they will take the baby away from the mom for a little bit and then put them back together. Sometimes they do it on a fence line. Personally, what has worked for us is to separate them, keep them in the safest environment we possibly can, and in a couple of days, they're fine. Usually within a day, they're fine. We monitor them closely to make sure they're not having diarrhea, they're not too stressed out. We keep them with ulcer medication. You don't want to start stress-induced ulcers as a baby, then they can kind of be more prone to it the longer they go in life. So we take all those precautions. Personally, when we've tried in the past to wean slowly, wean with a fence line, it's caused longer-term stress than doing it cold turkey because they just get stressed out every single time you separate them. They try to get to each other through the fence and can like try to jump the fence. There's just all kinds of different things. There's no right or wrong if it works for you, but this is what works for us. So we're gonna be very diligent and keep an eye on her. I don't think Maggie's gonna care at all, but let's see, let me show you. Today is Friday, May 31st, 2:27 p.m. I'm gonna tell you, we're probably not gonna be able to come back and film until Monday, so Monday's 3 days from now. She's gonna be going out with Bo and be completely fine by then, and I will show you the timestamp. So I'll see you then. Oh. Like seriously, he's the best. He keeps putting his little nose in. You are such a trooper. You're such a good boy. This ain't his first rodeo. So I guess you could call our weaning method cold turkey. I've been criticized for it in the past. There's other methods out there. That's fine for you, whatever works for you. For us, it's worked the best. It seems to get them chill and okay to be away from each other the quickest. Again, we take a lot of precautions to make sure that ulcers don't become a thing. We don't have any horses that we've weaned that end up with ulcers or anything like that. One thing that I will say with the other methods is it does seem to draw out the stress. You may have a different opinion on that, and I would love to hear it. Yeah. Are you talking to Uncle Bo? Oh, you're clacking at him? He's not mean, I promise. He's a sweet boy. The last baby he had to wean with just one baby was Stevie in 2020. So it's been like 4 years because we've had multiple babies every year since then. I know, honey. He's like, hi, friend. Are you okay? Oh, he's clacking too. That's so sweet. Abigail's struggling. She's like, that's the saddest thing I've ever seen. I'm gonna go check on Maggie. Miss Maggie actually is calling to her a little bit. I didn't think that that would even be an issue. So we've been giving her ulcer meds as well. If she acts like she's a little testy, we probably will put her door in as well so she can't put her head out the window. Your baby's okay. You're gonna get fed so much more grain now. You're gonna be able to get fat. You've really gotten skinny because Miss Molly's been taking every bit of nutrition you have. One thing was we were kind of worried about Molly for a second because I had the vet out when she was probably 2.5 months old because she was just getting so beefy, so big, growing really fast. And sometimes you can have issues with that. You can have OCDs form from growing too fast. Their muscle can get so tight that they can actually have issues with their tendons. And so I was like, hey, take a look at her. Is this something, you know, we need to address? And he suggested that we wean her as, you know, early as possible. Because we were trying to feed them separately, trying to cut down on their hay and on their grain, but at the same time, we needed her to keep her weight and be able to feed Molly and be able to sustain her health. So it was like a weird balance, and so we decided to go ahead and wean them when Molly was 5 months old instead of waiting to 6 or 7 months. So it worked out okay. I think she's, let's see, no, she's a day away from being 5 months old, so just under 5 months, which isn't too early, a little earlier than we usually like to, but it was vet recommended, so. Okay, I told y'all I would show the date on my phone. It's 4/20 on June 3rd, okay? So it's only been, I mean, really like 2 days? Because it was June, no, it was May 31st. Just kidding, it's been 3 days. So 3 days, it rained a little bit, so we couldn't do it quite as quick as we wanted to. But we're about to put Molly and Bo out in the arena for a little bit, have a little meeting, let them stretch their legs, get out, and then tomorrow they will go out in the arena probably in the morning, and then maybe by the afternoon we will come and put them outside in the pasture, let them have some time there, test that out, and once they're all good, then they will just start going out as pasture buddies. So we're gonna do Molly and Bo first, then we are gonna put Maggie out with Raven and Willow, and they've never gone out together. So she's gonna go out and be child-free for the first time in 5 months. So let's do it. Bo, your stall. We need to, there we go. All right, Bobo. You gotta be nice to the baby, okay? You gotta be nice to her. She's probably gonna be annoying, but you know the drill. Also, don't mirror my footwear when you go to the barn, okay? It's just, it comes with being a like 30-year farm girl. Not quite 30, we're years from 30, like 2 whole years, okay? So, not 30, 20-something years of farm girl. You just start not caring what happens to your toes anymore. Okay, honey. Will you shut that gate? Yeah. Oh, honey. It's just a baby. Molly. He's gonna be super nice, I promise. Let's get out. All right, Bo. You're gonna have to be the one to introduce yourself. She's gonna be a shy little baby. I'm very pleased that, I mean, her mom is down here on this level. I haven't heard any whinnying. Bo's going down. Oh, maybe not. Not the right place. He's more worried about scratching his itch than where Molly is. She's starting to get a little curious though. For those that don't know, Bo was homebred here. He was born on this farm 24 years ago. And, you know, I think it started around when he was probably 8, 9, 10 years old, like an established gelding. He started becoming the babysitter for the foals that we would wean by themselves, just because he's such a good guy. He's so chill. He's very patient. So I'm glad we have him, for sure. Why don't you go ahead and roll, bud? Pick a spot. They need to have like a meeting though, because like sometimes they're good until they come together, and then there's gonna be some squealing, and like it's probably gonna be her. Go talk to your friend Bobo, your uncle. She's just kind of watching him from afar. Be brave, honey. He's not gonna hurt you, I promise. He's not. It's just Uncle Bo. You've been talking to him for 3 days. Oh, no. She said no. He's like, all right, I guess I gotta go intervene now. You're very pretty, Molly girl. Look at that lead change. Yeah. Did you go talk to him? You need to go be brave. Oh. Oh, wow, Bo. That's some spice. He's got her going. I haven't seen you move that quick in a while, buddy. That's a 24-year-old being wild. See, Bo's not gonna hurt you, honey. He's not. Go talk to him. Nope, chickened out again. Oh, he's coming after you. He's gonna get you. Uncle Bo's gonna get you. Look how slow he's going. Bo, you're teasing her. Molly, come meet Bobo. He's very sweet. You've been talking to him. He's been telling you everything's gonna be okay. Nothing to be afraid of. Oh, except that he looked at her, and that was scary. Are we gonna get a full rotation, Bo? Come on. You can do it. You're old, but you're not done. Go on. You got a little momentum there. Oh, he's getting stuck on the top. Oh, almost. One more. No? Yes. No, that was half-hearted. Okay. Well, now he can focus on Molly, maybe. He's got his roll done, and you've gotten filthy. See, this is it. He's got his ears towards her. She's got her eyes on him. Don't chicken out, Molly. I think he's gonna do it. I think he's just gonna pull the Band-Aid off and go over and talk to her. That's at least what I'm hoping is gonna happen. Be the babysitter, Bo. You're the grown-up. Just go talk to her. And she's running away. Well, her version of running, which is the cutest little counter-canter. Okay, is she gonna run away again? Yeah. Always counter-cantering, fancy girl.
What is a counter-canter?
Cantering on the wrong lead.
Is it good?
Okay, she's like giving him such a wide berth. Molly, he's not gonna bite ya. I mean, he might, but only if you bite him first. Oh, he started coming over here and she ran off again. Molly, what?
All right.
Okay. That was so violent. You make a better door than a window, Molly. Kind of blocking everything. Oh, he kind of got her cornered, and I know. She's dramatic, for sure. Did he look at you again? Now, visualizing how they're being right now, they're probably going to be fine in the field because they're probably just going to graze. Oh, I spoke too soon. Mr. 24 got a little wild. He's like, gotta keep you on your toes, kid. She was being so chill, Bo. What'd you do that for? Oh my gosh. Don't listen to him, Molly. Like, her little runaround has been like the tamest little runaround ever. I don't think she's gonna go out there and like go crazy and like she's got her head, like she's thinking. Like the one thing you don't want them to do is just blindly be running around nervous. And she's like, you know, she's stopping at the gates. She takes a second. She's just doing very normal baby things, not crazily looking for her mama, which is what you don't want. That's why we put them in here first before we put them out in the big pasture. I think you're going to be good for that tomorrow. Oh, Bo got too close again. Oh, she's so fancy. Oh, she's so nice. That little lope was like perfect. Okay, I think we can put you kids up. We're going to get Abigail to ride him soon. Maybe we should do a camera crew or KVS crew rides horses for the first time. That went really well, not gonna lie. Pretty pumped about that. Let's go take her mama outside with Willow and Raven. Let's hope they're all nice. And then tomorrow, we'll decide if we're gonna include that in the video. We'll figure that out. But we might put it in the video of them going to the pasture. If it's that boring like it was today, I mean, I don't know. But let's go get Maggie. She has still been really, really chill for a newly weaned mama. So I think she's gonna enjoy some time out with some new friends. So, you know, a big part of us going ahead and weaning Molly was the body condition of Maggie. So I cannot wait to see a glow up of her once she can start gaining more weight, once she can have as much food as she wants. I mean, Molly, we had to be so restrictive, and that's why the vet was like, hey, you really need to go ahead and pull her off. So I'm excited to see her fill back out and look like Raven, all juicy. The last time Maggie was in this pasture, I watched her chase mares around and kick and romp and do all the things. And then an hour later, I went in and she had white milk dripping and she had her baby that night. So that's how long it's been since she's been out in this pasture specifically. Molly's being really chill. So just take her halter off. Abigail's just becoming the horse whisperer. I will say the last time Miss Maggie was in this pasture was the day Molly was born, and she was like super early, and she was out here kicking and romping, chasing mares, did not think she was near foaling. And then what do you know, white milk that night. Okay, well that's boring, which is good. So far, nothing. The one thing I'm watching for with Maggie, A, you know, how she acts with other mares, but B, I don't want her, you know, searching the fences, trying to get to her baby. I don't think that's really on her mind right now. Look at her body condition. That's the thing that we're really wanting to improve. That's what I'm hoping taking Molly off her side will really help, because she's really skinny right now. All right, well, this was so chill and they don't care at all. So we're just gonna go ahead and get Willow. Oh yeah, somebody's enjoying some rolling time. Pretty girl Raven. She is, oh, all the way over. Full rotation. You're doing so good, Maggie. I'm so happy that you're so chill. Oh, there comes Willow. Willow, this is a very peaceful environment. You better keep it that way. Sweet. Oh, the best friends immediately have to be lovey. All right, Willow, be nice to Miss Maggie. She ain't doing nothing to you. She's been harassed for the last 5 months by Trudy. Really 2 months, because Daphne's only 2 months. But she really hasn't had the easiest time out there. Her kid is a parasite. The bigger version of her is mean to her. So just leave her alone, okay? You're looking so gorgeous, Willow. See, I do like that this has been a very chill experience because, oh, Willow had to roll too. Can you do a full rotation like Raven did? Come on, full effort. Looks like you tried. Can ya? Nope. All right, well, it looks like they're all pretty chill, just hanging out and eating and low drama. I will say we could probably start calling this pasture like the Freeloader pasture because they're all the recent mares that aren't pregnant this year. Not their fault, but more so Trudy's fault. But yeah, all right, Freeloader pasture it is. They all are just hanging out until next year when breeding season comes, and they just get taken care of like the other brood mares without actually having to do the job. So I love how chill this has been. I was kind of worried about it because, you know, Molly, I thought was going to be really dramatic because in the past, when we would take Maggie out of the stall to try to breed her or whatever, Molly was always really dramatic, and look at it. It's been like the easiest thing ever. So win for us. First baby is weaned, only 4 more to go. And then hopefully when 7 comes home, there's no really weaning there, but all the babies will be weaned. So hope y'all enjoyed that. Let me know if you have any questions. Be sure to check out the KVS merch store. katievanslyke.net/shop is where you go. And I'll see y'all in the next one.